Hello, everybody.
Merry Christmas in July.
Yep.
Hello, Kraken Reseller. How is everyone? I have so much fun Christmas stuff. I love Christmas anyway. And then to be able to get it out in July, I'm like, ooh, I feel Christmassy. I wonder who else is here, because it says we've got a few people here. I haven't done an evening sale in a while because I've been so busy with summer activities. I know I was watching, there were a bunch of people on last night. I was watching Barbie's and Daniel's, tacky as me, and then I fell asleep. They were on at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't remember, this is Joanne from the Rustic Farmhouse. And I linked to all of her info below. So her Instagram is linked below. I didn't link her eBay. I was going to go look it up and then I forgot. But her YouTube is below. Her Instagram is below. Hello, Rebecca.
Hello.
So we have 15 items each. Everything that I've got is Christmas, and everything that I've got I've never shown before. So it may have been in a haul, but it's never been in a sale before. So this is all new to you Christmas. And everything except I think 2 things is vintage. 2 items are retro-ish, but everything else is vintage. And I always, hello, Shelly. I'll just review my rules a little bit. It's been a while since I went over them. Hello, Sue. Hello, Jude Direct. All of my rules are below, but just a little overview. I will invoice you by Sunday night at midnight for all of the sales this week. So anybody that purchased from any of my static sales, you will also get an invoice before Sunday night at midnight. I use PayPal. I ship with Pirate Ship, and I was shipping all parcel post, but Pirate Ship is giving us a new break on priority. So if it's less than a 50-cent difference, yeah, I'm shipping it priority right now. I'm shipping from Ohio. And after I invoice you, please pay within 48 hours. If you get, and I tried to get you invoiced before Sunday so that everybody has 48 hours before Monday. But if almost everybody is paid by Monday, at Monday morning, everything goes to the post office and or UPS. If I have like only half the people have paid, if I got the invoices done later, then it'll be Tuesday. But Monday or Tuesday, everything goes out if you have paid within 48 hours. So I think that is all of my stuff. So I will let Joanne tell you if she's got anything different and her expected invoicing and shipping dates.
Okay, well, it's pretty much dissimilar as Claudia's. I usually will probably invoice by Saturday. If you don't hear from me, again, I will need all your information because I'm fairly new here. I've been selling on eBay for, oh Lord, probably since eBay started. Or before. I was selling on eBay when you had to pay with money order and checks. Okay, so I've been selling, retail for a long time. I'm fairly new to the YouTube community. This is, I think, my 4th live show, so I'm getting a little bit more comfortable. Again, I use Pirate Ship as well. I am shipping from Pennsylvania. And if I get paid I'll probably get the invoices out by Saturday. I don't want to say sooner. Then as soon as I get paid, probably everything will get mailed Monday.
Hi, Chad.
I think that's pretty much it, Claudia. Most of my stuff is vintage. I have a few things that are kind of retro inspired, but yeah, everything I have is Christmas as well.
All right, and I've only got 2 offer ups, but if you guys in the chat want an offer up on something, pop it in there right away and we will make it an offer up. Hello, Carrie Ann. And if you have any questions, you can put it in the chat. And you guys, if I miss something, because the chat can move fast sometimes, just put something in caps to get my attention. Put the little pointy emojis. Just let me know I missed something. I am not perfect and I miss things. They scroll by and I didn't see them. And we are going to get started. Isn't that adorable? Thank you, Chad. Hi, Lemmy. All right. Now I want to change the layout. Okay. All right. Hi, Mom. So since I popped up first, we'll go ahead and go first. And I think my first item is my most expensive item. That's the way it, usually I try and stick those like in the middle when there's a bunch of people here, but I don't know. I was in a hurry this morning. Hi, Val. So I have a set of 6 of these. No chips, no cracks. I love these. And if I had not just bought a set for myself last year, these might have gone right into my stuff. But I did just buy myself a set. My set has candy canes on them. So they say Happy New Year. Let me see if I can tear up his paper. I have a notebook here so you can see that a little better. But I absolutely adore these. And when I looked online, everybody had them marked as 1950s. So there we go. So it says Happy New Year in a bell. And then Merry Christmas in a wreath. So I can't show you all of them at the same time, but there are 6. Carefully set those over there. So these are going to be $36, number 3, for all 6 of them. And that is my first item. We'll do 2 items each. My second item is, I love this little guy. He is a little shelf sitter Santa, and he can hold a stocking here on his beard. He's a hobbyist piece, and he was done by Pat in 1983, and the company was Yosi. So right there says the company, and then underneath it's marked in there, probably, with like a fingernail or stylus or something, and it says Pat. It's engraved in there. So he's just a little shelf sitter Santa with this cute little rump.
He's got beautiful eyes.
I know.
Oh, look how adorable.
So 1983 Santa, and he's $12, number 19. And that is mine too. Oh, try to break stuff.
That's it. Okay, so my next set, my first thing is a lot of things. So I'm going to start off with is this glass Christmas tree, and the lid comes off, so you can use it really for a junk jar or a candy dish. And I have it closed for miniature, and I'm also going to give you the box, this shiny bright. The box is a little beat up, but you're honestly going to get the box, and I only have 4 in there. I'm also going to include, for one set price, is these 2, and I think they're hobby pieces. Like, they're made to look like stained glass, but I think it's more of a plastic. And it does have a little damage right here. It's cracked on this one. But, it does have the chain. And then the other one is...
Oh.
And these, I'm going to say, probably date to the 1970s, early 1970s. And I do believe he might have a little crack. Oh, right there. You could see by his ear, but you could hardly notice. Actually, I didn't really notice it until I just picked him up. And also, in this slot, the last piece I have, and this is the creme de la creme, is this MC M Christmas Angel. It's by Jewelry Industry Council and it is from 1957. And she is in perfect condition.
Oh, wow.
If you see her, she's really, really pretty. And all this, you're going to get all this. It's number 32 for $20.
That's fantastic.
Okay. And then this here is I have to be very careful. What you're going to get in my next item is this vintage muff, like winter muff. And I am going to include all these pins. I just have them stuck in there, so I don't want them. And also, and I'll take them, this one here can be used either as a necklace or a pin. Have them upside down, up sideways. And then he also comes with matching earrings. Coming up on camera. They're really cute. So, and then the angel brooch here, this one is marked. It is signed KC. That's the angel brooch. And the little, oh, it fell off. Oh, there's one more pin. Where'd it go? There it is. Good thing it fell off. I'm going to show you. This little one is also marked. And on the back, it is marked MNF 2003. So I don't know if this was like a hobbyist piece that somebody made. I stabbed myself. It's like a little present. So then you get the two vintage Christmas trees. This and this. This one here is my favorite, the blue snowflake. I think by now I'd get used to this thing. It's all backwards. That's the problem. The blue snowflake. And that is number 25, $18.
I love Christmas brooches.
I know. And that is my two.
All right, my next item. I love tidbit trays. I think it's because it reminds me of my grandma. I say that a lot, but my love of vintage came from her. So this one has this gorgeous pattern on it. And it was made in Japan. The sticker is still on there. But it was a company I'd never heard of. It's TII. Made in Japan. So there's the sticker. And it is 9.5 inches across. And the handle stands. Oh, it's upside down. 6.25 inches tall. Christmas tidbit tray. And I should be able to unscrew this and put this flat so then it'll ship just like a plate. And this is $15, number 2. Hello, Patricia. $15, number 2. And my next item is something that I've never seen before. It is this little ceramic Christmas card. And these were called Bilbo cards. They were made in West Germany. The artist on this one was Merrick Mann, and this was Silent Night. But I love the angel. They're floating and sprinkling snow over the town. So it's this big.
It's a nice size.
Now the back does have a little bit of sticker damage, but it gives you all the info right here. But corners are good. So made in West Germany. And it is $10, number 8.
It's really nice. That is really pretty.
Yeah, isn't that different? I really like that. And that's my 2.
I was thinking like a sugar plum fairy too.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next I have is this. If I can get my cord to come over here. Ceramic Christmas tree. It's in good shape. It does have, though, I had to put some bulbs in that were missing. So the few of them are a little bit smaller, but I think that makes it even more unique. But it is not handmade, I don't think. Well, it doesn't say made for grandma or anything like that on the bottom. So I guess it's something New York. I have to get those stickers off. I'll get them off before I send it. And so I think I glued them all back in, so they all should stay in, but he's just so cute, this little bear with the presents. I thought this would be cute, like in a small child's room or something like that. And I have so much Christmas that I'm lotting a lot of things up. So along with this, you're going to get plugged in. I have a set of bubble lights. There we go. And they do work. Sometimes you need to push them down. But you're also going to get a set of strand of bubble lights. Let me put him down before I drop him off my. So they do work. You see them bubbling. And this will be number 30, and it's $20 for the set. So for the Christmas tree and the bubble lights. And these are vintage, I think they're pronounced, is it Noma, Noma bubble lights? So yeah, for this and the tree, the set, $30. I'm sorry, number 30, $20. And that is my 2.
Didn't you lot those
Oh
together?
no, that was only 1. Yeah, I'm sorry. 2 items,
Thank you,
1 money. And then my next one is this set of hand painted paper mache Christmas calendars, and they are made in Japan. I'm gonna say probably 1960s, maybe. And I'll take them out of the box.
Those are fantastic.
Yeah, really. She's got her sticker on her. I mean, the box is really in excellent condition. I mean, it looks like the foil, of course, the cellophane or whatever and somebody must have put something there at one time. But that is the girl. And here is her partner.
Oh, look at his face.
Oh, isn't he cute? And the sticker, calamar, I believe it's pronounced. I probably am botching that, but yeah. And they measure, in case somebody wants to know how measured, they are about 7.5 inches tall. And they are, let me just put this lid back on. Yeah, the box is really neat too because it has, the graphics on the box.
Yeah.
And they are number 21, and they're $18. Now I believe that's my 2.
Hello, Mary. All right, my next one. Super cute. Little Christmas elves decorating the tree. This one was made in Japan, but I don't think it's super old because it has the warning for decorative purposes only, not to be used for serving food. But I think those came later. But got all these fun little things all around the edge of it. And then the 4 elves decorating the tree.
That is really super sweet.
And it's $8, number 4. $8. Number 4 for that. And then I found a pair of Paragon candle holders, the handkerchief style. So let me show them to you up close. And now Paragon made these between the 50s and the 70s. And I could not get a better date than that. But with the patent pending on there, I kind of think they were older than the 70s. Here's the other one. So no chips, no cracks. The points are not, none of the points are bunged up. Here's where this one says Paragon. So the only problem, because here's the inside of this one, there's a sticker down in there I could not get out. That is the only issue with these. They are in such good condition. They are this tall, so hold a tea light, 3.5 inches at the tallest point. I just adore these. I love, love, love them. So for the pair of Paragon candle holders, $20, number 5. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Roxanne. See? Don't like bump things against each other. And that was my 2.
I know that's how I broke my antenna, my antler, I should say. Okay, so the next, again, this is going to be two vintage Christmas cards, and they're going to be 1 money. So I just want to gently take these out because I'm always afraid I'm going to rip them trying to get them out, because this one here, I think this one's my favorite. Of course, it's not going to cooperate. Okay, there is some wear to the corner, but the handle on the back is now falling apart. All right, here we go. There's a little level where his arm will move. He is really in rough shape. But it was to Grandma from Veronica, I believe it says. There's no other writing on the back. But I just think she's really like to put in a flower frog to display. I think she's really cute. I'm going to say she is probably dating back to the probably 1930s. And then the next one I have, this one's really a little bit more modern, maybe the 50s. And this is kind of like, yeah, in fact, it's.
Ooh, I love that.
This one actually says Hallmark on the back right there. And, 1966. There we go. It was, this was for his wife from Bill. You know, it says to my wife, and then and he wrote, how cute, Merry Christmas, sweetheart. He wrote there. He wrote sweetheart. And then with love, Bill. But I just think that, just like that, even though it says my wife, I think it's really pretty in an ephemera collection. And I think also what I'm going to do is, I had gotten a really good deal. I'm going to enclose a flower frog with these as well.
So you can display it. That's fantastic.
So you can display it. You know, so you can display it. And so for all 3, because this one fell apart a little bit, that's number 34, $12. And then I have these. This is new. These are made to look retro. They're 2 ornaments, snowman and a deer. They are made by Joanna Parker Designs, the holiday ornament set. It doesn't say a year, but they are to make made to look retro. And for the set of these guys, it's number 23, and they are $12.
Yes, if you guys are just coming in, Joanne's channel and her Instagram are linked below. She is shipping from Pennsylvania. She is newer to YouTube, but she has been selling on eBay for years and years and years.
Yes.
And she will get you your stuff right away. And that was your two, right?
That was my two. I just kind of got to put it all back together.
And don't forget to give me a thumbs up.
That's
I
right.
appreciate it. Thank you. And I saw Chris come in. So hi, Chris. Okay. So my next item is this lovely, lovely angel lake.
She's beautiful.
And I could not find out if she was a hobbyist piece you could make, or I found others that were for sale. But also, I thought the one that I found that had information was kind of made up and wasn't actually. You know how some people can write anything in a description and it doesn't have to be true. So I think she's lovely. Here's her face. And she's just white and gold. Obviously, the light inside works. And the detail on her wings and her hair. I just think she's lovely. Let me tell you how tall she is. She is 9 inches. It's just a lovely little Christmas light. And she is going to be $20, number 9. $20, number 9. And she's one of those. I don't mind picking these up because you just pop them out and you can replace them. I've bought replacement ones before, but hers worked, so there wasn't a problem with it. Oh, I gotta unplug her because I got something else to plug in a little bit later. Oh, I can't get it. Okay, my next item. Now this guy is not. He is not vintage, but they put these Linux snowmen out every year, and I found he was listed as 2016. Now, take that with a grain of salt because not everything you read on the internet is true. He's 7 1/4 inches.
Look at that face.
But every year Linux puts a new one of these out, so he is Linux American by design, so not made in the US, but I do think it was a 2016. I love the classic lines of Linux. They're just so pretty. But I do not collect snowmen. I collect Santas. And I did keep 2 Linux Santas that I found with this guy. Not gonna lie, I kept the Santas.
Good for you.
$15, number 12. $15,
nice
number
price.
12 for the Linux Snowman.
That's a
And
nice
that's my 2.
All right. Now the next is I have a vintage lot of Christmas tablecloths. Okay, this one here is a smaller one, and I didn't measure it. I don't even know if I have the room to measure it. It's more like a card size. Well, I guess it's a little bigger than that. I think it would fit my table. But it's red, and it's got like the holly leaves on it. And this one, I could not find anywhere, anything. I don't think it was probably ever used. I mean, it's in really good shape. And it is, I don't know what it looks kind of, it's really like that Christmas red. I'm not sure how it's showing up on camera because the lighting here is terrible. And then I have, and these I just absolutely love. I have two of these placemats, and these probably date back to the 1960s. It's Santa, and he's just got his bag and his trees, and these measure, and there's a set of these. There's two of these, so you could use them as a centerpiece, on your table. About 17 and a half inches by about 12 and a half inches. So about 17 and a half inches long. They're just really, and
Oh, I love the Santas on that.
and you'll get two of these. You'll get, these two. And they're like a plastic, almost like you can just wipe them off if something gets on them. And then the last, so that's three. And then the last thing in this lot is this really big tablecloth, and I believe it measures 66 by 56. And let's see if I can. Now there is a couple condition issues with this one, so that's kind of like, I don't know if you see it, the trim, and there is. I noticed in the one corner, I thought there was, let me find it. There was there, like a, I don't know, probably like a coffee stain or something. They probably were having. I don't know if I can find it. I should pin it. That's what I should have done. So I could find it. But I know there was in one of the corners, there was a spot. So maybe it was in the center. So that would be the center of the tablecloth would be. I need an assistant. I think he's laying on the couch. But like I said, there's two spots on this one. So for the whole entire set, it is number 35 and it's $14. So you get the two tablecloths and the two placemats. I'll just put you over there. And then I think this next two items I have, these are my favorite. And they are these shakers.
Oh, I love those so much.
I don't believe they are a set, but we're marrying them up. I think this one's Howard. It is not. It's missing the foil, but he's kind of got like a spaghetti, or I don't know if they call it spaghetti. I don't know what they call it.
Yeah, it's spaghetti because I've got one just like him.
He comes with his original stopper, and he really is in really good shape. I mean, there's a little bit of the cold paint missing on his bag, not much, but other than that, he's pretty good. And then he is a shaker. And then this one here, I think he's adorable. He is missing his stopper, but maybe it was inside. He is marked on the bottom Japan. But I just thought, oh, they were so cute. I had to take them with me. So for these two, it's number 29, and they are $16 for the set. So number 29, $16. Okay, Claudia, I think it's back to you, right?
All right. So my next one is an offer up. If there's anybody that wants to put in the stop, just let me know. But if not, I can do it. And because I don't think I have a single mod in here tonight. Ooh. Offer up starting at 20. It is the safety pin and bead Christmas tree. It did come with the colored lights. I will ship it with the colored lights, but you could take them out of there and put white in if you preferred white, or pink. Pink would be pretty.
That's a lot of work.
How tall it is. It is just under 12 inches tall.
Wow. Somebody put a lot of work in.
Yeah. Isn't that stunning?
Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous.
This was the first time that I ever considered keeping one of the safety pin and bead things I'd come across. Because it's awesome. All right, I've got to unplug it to show you it a little further back so you can see the whole thing. Oh, let me unplug it. But I wanted to show you guys that it worked, the lights that were in it. Turn my ring light back on. So this, oh, and I'm crooked now. So this is how tall it is.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I mean,
The work that they put, hi Bridget, the work that they put into these, I don't think I'd have the patience. I'm not a crafty person.
I'm not either. I don't even know where you would begin. Oy.
They came in kits and you made them at home, but whew, not something I would want to do.
Tedious. Looks tedious. Looks like a lot of work. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And if there's no, oh, I see Spirit Junkie at 20. So if you're interested, you'll need to go 21 or higher. Bridget, I cannot believe the way they smashed that box. But I could not have stuffed any more of those air pillows in there than I did. Like, Bridget got a box for me today. Everything was fine, but the box was completely smashed.
Oh,
She sent
I
me
know.
a picture. It was Royal Hager. They smashed the box, but it was fine.
Well, I live in a very small town, so one day I took this very fragile item into the post office and I said to my postmaster, I said, Egger, this is a baby. This is your baby. It's not a football. Please handle with care. Oh, it's not our end. He says, I said, I don't know whose end it is, but I need it to arrive in one piece. And it did. So I was glad. But yeah, football season gets me a little nervous.
I think this was the most smashed box that I've had anyone receive since I started doing this in August. But it was okay. That gorgeous piece of Royal Hager was fine. All right, I'm going to start the countdown. And Bubble Boy saved Royal Hager. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that is going to Spirit Junkie for $20, I believe.
Nice buy.
This one was just so much fun.
It's a nice size.
Yeah, it really is. All right, and then my next one, I wonder if I can scroll up and find. Oh, yeah. Spirit Junkie. I have watched the UPS guy just chuck stuff. Just.
Oh,
See if I can find my original. Because this one is also going to be an offer up at $20. And it is the Fenton basket. Hand painted by D. Anderson. I don't know if that means anything to Fenton people, but that is who painted this one. It does have the Fenton logo underneath there. Hopefully you can see it. So pretty. This is one of the littler ones, so let me measure it for you. It is about 7.25 inches.
really pretty.
Yeah. I remember back in the 80s, I did not like Fenton glass. Now I have such an appreciation for
Oh, me
Fenton.
too. Now I wish I would have kept more of it.
I know. I had pieces that I passed on. I had pieces that I had and then or didn't pick up because they were Fenton. I'm like, Fenton's everywhere.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Now I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, Fenton's gorgeous.
Well, I'm looking what people are getting too, and I'm like, oh, I had that fairy lamp. Oh,
Yeah, now I own more Fenton now than I did in the 80s, but I had to pay more for it.
yes.
I see Rebecca at 20.
Well,
It's just a
here's the
pretty basket.
it is very beautiful.
And if anyone else is interested, you'll need to go 21 or higher. I'll go ahead and get my stop ready for when I do my countdown. And there are no chips or cracks. And I know that you can tell sometimes the maker by the imprint that they use on the things. That was something new that I had learned.
And it's so dainty.
Yeah, it's just sweet. And I would probably just put a single big red ball ornament in it and have it sit out. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And yes, it's satin. Is that all right, Rebecca, that it's satin? I don't know if you can tell that. All right, that's going to Rebecca, and that was mine too.
That's a beautiful score. Okay, the next
I did not put that away when I bought it. I've had it sitting on the counter or on the shelf over here, enjoying it this entire time.
I don't know if I would have been able to part with it. When I seen it on Instagram, I'm like, oh girl, you're killing me. I don't know if I could have parted with that. Okay, so the next I have are these two whimsical pink satin. I'm thinking satin calorers. They are hand painted and they are 1957.
They are darling.
Look at her face. She is really belting it out. She's got her little music book. And then we got her sister. She's got her little muff, and she's not quite as loud as her sister. She must be the younger one. I don't know. I think the younger ones are the louder ones. So it depends on which sibling you ask. So, and they measure about a little over 4 inches tall. And they really are like really in fabulous condition considering their age. And they are number 26 and they are $8 for the set. I think, yeah, I got that right. $8 for the set. And then this my next item is this wall hanging. I believe this is all handmade with beads. This is all beaded work.
Wow.
And I think these are like sequins. It probably was a kit as well. And it's ready to hang, or you can put it in like an easel. And it measures 10 inches by 10 inches, 10 by 10. And if you look here, you can see all the hand stitching is all done up in here. This is all hand stitching and sequins and just different kinds of, like, I don't know if they're sea beads or what they are, little beads. But this is an older one. This probably dates back to the 1950s. I think everything I have is from the 1950s. And it is number 33 and it is $18.
And that was your 2, right?
That was my 2, yes.
All right. So my next item are, it'll be choice because I have 2 of them. I have these trivets.
Oh, aren't they fun?
So let me show you. One of them does have, it's missing its rubber protector here on the back. Each of them has a little bit of paint loss. These are not going to be very expensive. They are both made in Japan. There you can see the Japan. They say tarnish resistant, but they are a little tarnished. These were made by William A. Rogers Limited. So you can see where the white, it's lost some of its white. And that is on both of them. There you can see it. So these are nice sized trivets. 9 inches long and 7 inches across. So 9 by 7 trivet. They are identical, except that this one is missing one of its little rubber feet. So you can see this one also has lost some of the white. And this one has this original sticker and his Japan on there. So it's choice. You can choose one or both. They are $6 a piece, number 7. Just $6 a piece, number 7. Since they're tarnished and one is missing its bottom. There was the other one. And those are not light little cheap ones. Those are kind of heavy. And then my next item, I guess this was my inexpensive round because this is also going to be $6. It is a Treasure Craft Noel mug. This is an angel with a trumpet on there. Has the Treasure Craft Noel on the bottom, USA. And this has, did you want one or both, Spirit Junkie? And thank you. So one side doesn't have the angel, one side does. This one has a really good hand feel. You know, I like to drink a cup of coffee out of all of these and test them out. Treasure Craft Noel, and it's just $6, number 1. Both. Awesome. Thank you. $6, number 1 for the Treasure Craft mug. And that was my 2.
Okay, so next I have is this vintage Lefton tree plate. It does have no chips or cracks, but it does have some crazing. There is the foil sticker on the back, and it is signed. I think it says George Lefton, 7096N. You know, it is from Japan, and that would be a nice cookie plate to put out for Santa. And
I got you for that, Roxanne, and that'll go with the rest of your mugs.
8.5 inches in diameter, but it's just a really whimsical, fun plate. And that is number 40, and it's just $8. So number 40 for the Lefton plate.
That's really pretty. I just love everything Christmas.
I know, it's just so.
Hi, Nikki and Barbie.
Okay, and then I start out so organized and neat, and then everything goes, you start pulling things, and I don't have a lot of space. So, my next item is also another piece of Lefton, and it's the holly nut dish or candy dish. And it is marked on the back 1970/71. So, I'm assuming that's probably the year. Although it says, well, trademark exclusively in Japan, 6059 is on the back. And this one's really in good condition. There are, I just want to make sure, no chips, no cracks. I don't even see any crazing on this, but that would be a really pretty for your coffee table. And it measures, I guess it depends on how you look at it. It measures uh, 10 inches by about 9 inches. So it's a pretty nice size. I always forget to hold it up to my head. And that is number 28, and that is $10. Number 28, $10 for the holly nut tray. And that is my two.
Hello, I see some people came in. So hello, Karen, and hello, Helen, and hello, Restored Glory. Thank you guys for being here. And if you just came in, Joanne is shipping from Pennsylvania. I ship from Ohio. Joanne's YouTube and her Instagram are linked down below. And so are all of my instructions about buying. And I always will get you shipped by Sunday night at midnight for the week that you purchased in. And I have 2 static sales up right now. I will probably start invoicing tonight and tomorrow for those. So be looking for your invoices over the weekend. I'd like to ship everything out Monday or Tuesday, just depending on if I get everything done by Saturday. All right, my next item, one of those items that's not vintage, but it's party light. It's a Santa tea light holder, and look how fun he is. He's so stinking cute. So still got its party light sticker on the bottom. Now somebody did use him. He's got some wear from sitting, if you can see a little bit of wear. And I did have to clean some wax off of here. So somebody did use him. He's just so stinking cute. And he's very, very white. That isn't just my ring light blowing him out. He's really white. Let me tell you how tall he is.
He never gets any sun.
About 6¼ inches on the party light Santa tea light holder. And he is just $8, number 13.
Oh, that's nice.
I know, Helen. Doesn't party light just do some really good stuff? And then this deer stumped me because he looks very vintage, but he doesn't. He feels retro. So I do believe he is retro and not vintage. And I found one that looked like him listed on Walmart.com, but there were small differences. Like this bow is made out of, like the felt kind of, and their bow was made out of satin. The bell that they had on theirs was an open bell, and this is a closed bell, and they had some holly and ivy glued right here. So there were some subtle differences. So yes, he's like that Christmas snow that glitters under the street lights.
Very pretty.
He's got that kind of glitter on him. And I couldn't tell what he was made out of. It looks like chalkware, but he's light. So I don't know. He stumped me, but come on, he's fantastic. Or she, or they. So no chips, no cracks. he does have a little bit of wear here on the bottom side. And there's some cat hair stuck there where the sticker was. Sorry. Cat hair is always included, you guys. My cats love to make you feel included and special by leaving hair in all of the boxes and packing material.
He is very sweet.
So he's this size. Let's see. 8 inches long. And let's see how tall. Almost 8 inches tall. So almost 8 by 8. $10. Number 6.
Very nice.
Just $10. Number 6, since I couldn't verify what he was. He's only $10. And that was my 2.
Okay, the next I have is the set. I believe it's a set of 8. I'll get them all out here. Ceramic deers. Somebody hand painted all of these and put their little bows on. And I think that's one. A lot of detail went into making these. Now this one, I found another. This one does have a cracked antler. I knew there was another one. I have 2 that have cracked antlers. I think they were fighting where I dropped them. This one I know I dropped. Then I have this one. And this one also has a broken antler here. I actually did that myself. I smacked him last night when I was going through this. But we have another one. It's laying down. And I'll just give you an overall measure of these.
And there again, the patience to hand paint those.
I know.
Time. Wow. Yeah, Kraken, I've never seen these little ones. I've seen the great big ones. I've never seen the little ones. They're something.
Right. And I'm almost thinking that maybe the little holly leaves might have been a stamp. I'm not sure, because that's a lot of work. And this is the last one here. My arm's getting tired of holding these things up.
Oh, they're just darling.
And then it comes with, of course, Santa's sled. So this would be
amazing.
I know. This would be, and there's no like, oh well, if nobody signed it or anything, but I think it says some kind of mold, 1985. So this way, the 80s ceramics were really, really hot then. So now I've got deers everywhere, so I don't want to knock them off and break more. The overall measurement is about 4.5 inches, and they're all about 3 inches. So that's the one standing up. But so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reindeers, because I guess Rudolph wasn't yet. And then the sled, and they are number 24, and for all of them, it's $12.
Oh my goodness, that's so cheap.
And then
that's a fantastic price. And you got Carrie Ann for number 24.
Thank you so much, Carrie Ann.
And Restored Glory, I did get you for number 6. And just make sure you send me your info. And my middle name is spelled C-A-Y-E. So Sometimes people forget to put the E on there when they send me info and I don't get it. Blame my mom, not me. She named me.
And then the next again is a pair, is this ceramic Santa Claus spoon rest. And he probably dates back to the 1950s. I'm thinking some of his coal paint here is missing. But he can also be hung on the wall if you like. But I just love his big old smile. And then I'm going to include, again, this Mrs. Claus. This is Merry Christmas. She is hand painted. And I just love her eyes. I think we all have that look sometimes when it comes to our husband. Like, and for the pair of them, the spoon rest and Mrs. Claus, it's number 27, and they are $8.
I love that spoon rest.
I know. That is really amazing.
And Bridget says she doesn't think that was a stamp. She recalls her mom using the back end of her paintbrush to make the dots.
Oh, really? Wow. Wow. I know the little dots, but holy cow, all those. Wow. That is a lot of.
So my very last item, and if you guys want to recap, pop it down below. It is this little Christmas plate, and it comes with this little plastic plate holder, and it was made in Japan. There's the made in Japan sticker. So here's the little Christmas plate. It's so sweet. So it's a little one. 3 inches. It's a little 3-inch Christmas plate. And here is the little holder. And it sits in there perfectly. And this one is $6, number 11. $6, number 11. And that was my last item.
My last item is this wire Christmas tree topper with the green and red balls. So it just sits. I don't know if it's old or not. I mean, I bought it at an antique shop years ago, but like the internet, that doesn't mean it's old.
Yeah, but it's really cool.
It is really, but I couldn't find any information on it. Although I have to say, I think the balls look pretty old on it. So it's 9 inches tall, and it really is neat the way it's done. And then also you're going to get this little trivet. It's a Seasons of Color. It's the 2020 Royal Albert Old Country Rose trinket dish. I think there is a little paint missing. I need to I thought I saw a little paint missing on one of the edges here. Oh, right here. There's maybe a little chip right there. And so there's the marking on the back. And these are all like roses. It's really pretty. You can put a candle on that. And for this set, that is number 22, and they are $14.
Oh, thank you, Bridget.
Oh, that's very kind.
All right, so I didn't see anybody wanting a recap, so let me put a side-by-side again. And what do you have coming up, Joanne?
I have nothing. I've been trying to put a video out every once a week because I do work full time. But just listing on eBay.
I watched some of your static sales. Was that 2 weeks ago when you were doing?
I was on vacation. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to see some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have to check out Joanne's channel. She has great stuff.
Yeah, and if you ever
And
see anything, email me.
I will be taking part in a shop hop on Saturday, and that is a Christmas in July shop hop. And I'll have different stuff than what I had today. So that's the next thing I've got coming up. And then Glass with Class on Monday on my channel with Nikki, Black Dog Vintage and Antiques. We will be learning about carnival glass. Now, I will not have a lot of carnival glass for sale because if you saw my video at the beginning of the week, I will be moving and I am not sourcing right now. So I'll have nice pieces of glass, but I won't have a lot of carnival glass. But we'll be discussing it, learning about it, and that is what I've got coming up. And I'm hoping to get a few more static sales dropped this week. Some things are coming up, so I haven't gotten as many done as I wanted to. But oh, hi, Penny. We're just finishing up. And Albert, if Albert's sitting there with you. So thank you, everybody. If you watch on the replay, you can absolutely email each of us to see if the item is still available. And thanks for hanging out with us. We will see you guys later.
Thank you so much for your time.
Bye.